But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Girl Gaming. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Knights of the Old Republic 2 playthrough with the Sith Lord's Restored Content mod applied. And we are on the Ebon Hawk. Let's take a look here and see what we got. Looks like we got some bounties, new fuel source, rebuild the HK unit, and a Lost Jedi. So cool, yeah. So let's just have a look around, see if there's anything we can do to this HK unit. I can't remember if we did that in the last episode. Excuse me. This looks like the remains of a HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Oh, here we go. Repair. Initialize the control cluster. You have installed the droid's control cluster. Okay. That's all we can do for the time being there. I think we're going to have a chat with some of the guys around to see what's going on. I think, yeah, Handmaiden's in here. Should we have a look in here? And oh no, it's empty. Okay. Nope. Hello.
Yes?
What you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
That's eminently plausible. You could always play some Pazak with Atten.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, I do not trust him.
That seems fair. Cards?
That too.
This is going to be a short journey if everyone's watching each other for betrayal.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
Indeed. Who, Baudur?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders, and like you, I do not know if he has ever faced it.
Interesting. I don't mind her talking to him about it, to be honest. I had some other questions.
You may ask.
Let's take a look. Yeah, do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
Okay, and what was it?
It is not important.
Ugh.
My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
Of course you do. As do all slaves. If you have no value to anyone but Atris, you have no value to me. That is a tempting one, but we're going to be nice. You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
Oh. There is some truth in what you say. What is that your judgment of me?
If reasons of the self is why you turned away, then yes, perhaps there was a judgment there. But it was not intended as an attack.
Do you think that I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi? Jedi? The Jedi?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself.
I had some other questions.
You may ask.
Why do you look different than your sisters?
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
I apologize. I meant no offense.
There is no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Correct. Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Okay then. Okay, one more question.
You
Okay.
may ask.
Did Atris ever mention me?
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
So she did mention me. She's just teasing you. I'm not really a bad guy. I like that one. Going to war was necessary.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Oh. And why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars, when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
That doesn't really explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian War, does it?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them, because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Well, I did not march with Revan because it was my choice.
So it was a matter of choice then. If Atris has erred in her evaluation of your motivations, it might be best to inform her.
I won't be doing that. I'd rather jab myself with a bow than stunner. What else did she accuse me of?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Magnificent. Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
So if I crushed Atris's skull into the floor, that might get to the heart of the matter?
I do not think the battle would go as you describe, but in essence, yes. In battle, the words
Noted.
are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Well, I think I'll be going now. And who is this? Ooh, I like the look of her.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a...
Oh, hello.
You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die.
This doesn't seem like a very nice gentleman, does it?
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Okay, looks like she's coming at me like Cleopatra. Could be interesting. And that guy seems fascinating. Seems to have his own little language. Very nice. Right then, let's continue with our little excursion. Should we go and see Kreia and see what pearls of wisdom she has for me?
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Only as many as I need, and only as many as will sacrifice themselves to me.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time.
Magnificent.
They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
Ooh, harsh. What makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Oh. How do you know that, Kreia?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior is changing. Adden especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The woman, she worships you. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
Fascinating. You have a point. I will reflect upon this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you know of Revan?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
By being awesome. He was a powerful presence. There was little one did not believe when he spoke it with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
But did they come from the Sith Empire? That is the question. I thought the teachings of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith Empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
I'll have to find out. Do you have any ideas, Kreia?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes.
That sounds like an excellent idea, Kreia. I've got more questions for you. I always have. I love talking to Kreia.
Ask, and I will answer.
Good. Let's take a look. Did you know Atris at all? Did you know Revan? Ooh. Let's go with did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words.
Okay, I'll leave that one be.
Ask.
Let's talk about the Sith that pursue us.
Nothing more than we already know.
Oh, influence failure.
There is danger in such knowledge, even...
Okay.
Ask.
What are you, Kreia? Are you a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the Code of the Jedi? that I felt the call of the Sith, that perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat, that for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy, that perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me. What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Oh, Kreia, you are magnificent. If the past is important as you claim, then I would hear yours. Oh, look! We get a video. I like that. This looks like a pointy, spiky place of doom.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best.
It's true. Oh, there he is. Darth Sion. Darth Nihilus.
But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power.
Well,
There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
good lord.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness.
That is fascinating.
Take what strength you may steal from me. That is all I need be to you. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
She is fascinating. That is not sufficient. I need more.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Oh, Kreia.
Ask, and I will answer.
I like you, Kreia. So what's wrong with your eyes, Kreia?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
There may be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
Interesting.
Ask, and I will answer.
Let's talk about the Handmaiden briefly.
There are countless reasons, and I have neither
Oh.
the time nor the patience to list them all.
Okay. Then perhaps we should stop talking about it and simply eliminate her.
No, she may have her uses. I will abide her presence, and so should you.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat, and as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
I see. Agreed. We need every tool we can get if Atris tries anything.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
I think I'll be going now, Atris. It, as always, has been a pleasure speaking to you. Ah, yes, I do like getting influence points with Kreia. It looks like I've messed my face up a bit again, but there we are. Is there anybody else who I want to talk to? I'm not sure that there is really. Let's have a quick powwow with Atten. Hello, Atten. How's things?
Something up?
Nope. Got some questions for you, buddy.
What did you want to know?
Nothing. I'm now bored of you. Let's go onto the galaxy map. And where can we go? Telos we've been to. Peragus we've also been to. We've got Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, Korriban, or Dantooine. Ooh, where do I want to start? I think Dantooine is the place to go. That's where the old Jedi Enclave was. No, is it? Do we want to do Korriban first? Let's do Korriban. Ooh. Oh, I really don't know where to go. I think Nar Shaddaa is the place. Let's go. Whee! Nailed it.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
I see. Well, then let's take the Airborne Hawk in.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Oh, I don't know if you're right about that, my friend. Whee! The Smuggler's Moon. A very busy Smuggler's Moon from the looks of it. Ooh, bounty hunters everywhere. And a blob. HKs.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Fascinating.
Panisukakran, Joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikujira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopiguna wana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Talupupotenyo go jucho picha, Gwentaba ni sochu, Norotoga proto lalashishi, Jubadosa jibacha, Ratak mansan, Tokosha na chitolo, Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata, Keso juskrita lorsa, Yumacha fueko mikojira, Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa, Yutaka alwanji yumaliba, Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba.
I wonder where they got these languages from.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka.
You may be wrong.
Wana maticha. Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka musuran kana. Honta no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Si machadana. Dona we searcha makaran.
Well, fascinating.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
I see. Well, let's move on then.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
I don't know.
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Aton. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Well, you know. If Zez-Kai-El is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Indeed.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Agreed. Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Oh, good lord.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
What is that? Now, as far as I can remember, these guys are immune to Force Persuade. Let's try it.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Get out of my way, or they'll never find your body.
Well, don't let me hold you up then. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
I don't mind a little trouble. Let's bring... Ooh. Yeah, let's bring Baudur with us, and... perhaps the Handmaiden. Yes, dark side points, yakety yakety. Oh, we can level up the Handmaiden. Oh, we should probably do that. Let's just go auto level up with her. Whoop-de-doo-dah. Let's see what we got that we can put on. Looks like that Enchani battle armor is the best way to go forward. We'll give her a adrenaline amplifier. Consciousness helm, fine. Loran implant. Some gloves. Always nice to have some gloves. I think that will do. The Handmaiden staff seems okay, so we'll leave it at that for the... Oh, no, I don't want to be here. There we are. Come on then. Time to go. Time to start packing. Do. Hello, exchange thugs.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
A bunch of corpses if you don't leave that man alone. Oh well, time for you all to die. Oh wow, the Handmaiden is balling. Nice. You got anything nice? A single credit? Yay. Hello.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I may still cripple you if you prove useless to me. Oh, I'll feel bad if I say that. Nope, I'm saying it. Ah, no. Just shut up and get out of here.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Lovely.
Spare a few credits, friend.
Why? How about some information?
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Oh, he's a Cockney geezer. Do you know someone named Zezgael?
No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss?
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
Interesting. I'll be off.
Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information.
I did promise. I can't lie.
Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything.
That would be lovely, thank you.
I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
Thanks, buddy. Not bad for 5 credits.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
You sound a bit posh for that, don't you? Just give him the credits.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Interesting. Nothing is set. As long as there is hope, there is a chance for redemption. Every day.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
And what if he doesn't?
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target.
Oh dear.
Seeing another elevated
wrecked.
often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
Yes, there is wisdom in what she says.
Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Kreia is truly fascinating. Well, let's have a quick... Oh, hello. Something's happening.
And what did he want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
I wonder who that is. Hello, commoner. Hello. You don't look too good. Sounds like you have a full maintenance array. What happened? Ah, doopy doopy doop. What are you doing on a scrap heap? If I can find your master, I'll let him know you survived. Yes, yes, I won't really. Hello. Yes, what are you trading? Let's see what parts you got. HK droid processor. Buy. Okay. Cool, we bought that. Oh shit, I just bought them. What a lunatic I am. Alright, let's take a look at our miscellaneous items. I'm sure there are some things that we can sell here. Ooh. We've got two of these. Let's sell one. Boop. One of these. One of these. Got lots of energy shields. Let's sell a few. That'll do. Ooh. Yep. Sell that. Anything that I have several of, I tend to just sell because it... Well, do I need many? No. Oh, look at all these things. I'll keep those, though, because they're kind of single-use weapons. I think this will just about do us. Sell a bowcaster, and we're done. Magnificent. We've got the HK droid processor now. Hello, boys.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
Got more trouble going on here from the looks of it.
But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
Are you going to ask me for money? You two, give me all your credits, then go jump into the central pit. Goodbye then, off you go. Magnificent.
How did you do that? Stay away from me.
Their stance was unthreatening. That one meant us no harm. I do not understand why we attacked. I have fought in self-defense, in battle, but never like this.
Others must know their place. This one's place was to die.
Ichani are taught to be prepared for any battle at any time. We are trained to predict each battle several movements in advance, and any great battle several hours in advance.
Are all Ichani like that? That sounds like precognition.
The true Ichani, the greatest of our teachers, are said to be able to predict the path of wars, of battles, years in advance.
Fascinating.
This attack I was unprepared for. I did not anticipate it. Yet, as you acted, I acted as well. I am not used to such things.
You'll get used to
Yes?
things.
You may ask.
Yes, well. I think that's going to be about it for this episode. We are now on Nar Shaddaa. Should we have a look down the pit? You don't want to be going down there. Not like our new friends did. Oh, look. A Rhodian. Gida. We'll be speaking to Gida after we come back. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know some of you have been waiting quite some time for it, and I do apologise for the wait. With all of the moving of the house and the setting up of the hitbox and all that good stuff. Yeah, I've let this fall by the wayside a little bit more than I wanted to. I hope you're glad to see it back, and I hope you're glad to see me, Skrein Dukat, up to my old tricks. Ho ho ho, the shenanigans are real. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. For now, until the next episode, this is Gul Dukat. Out.